Damn, where the hell?
Arthur, I thought you'd gone ages ago.
I know, I forgot something.
Where is it you're going again?
To the beach.
To the beach, that's right. And what have you forgotten?
Just something I need.
For the beach?
Yes. I've lost something important, and I can't go to the beach until I find it.
You seem very dressed up for the beach.
It's that sort of beach. Formal.
Oh, that must be something new. I wouldn't know about that. I never go to the beach. Nobody ever takes me. I say nobody ever takes me.
We've talked about this before. I'm going to the beach on my own.
And I'm going to Robert's.
That's right.
Does he know?
Of course he knows.
Good. Does, Liz know?
Yes.
What are you looking for?
Something I've lost.
Something else? By George, Arthur, you're losing everything today.
Stupid great lump of wood, what have you done with them?
I haven't done anything with them.
Not you, this great lump of wood, the cupboard.
There is no point shouting at the cupboard, Arthur. Now calm down and start by looking through all your pockets.
I've looked in my pockets. They're not there.
Well, perhaps I should look through mine.
I'll check out of the car.
Oh, what's this? Plane tickets? Arthur, do you know anything about... Arthur?
Well?
Everything's fine. Terrific. Won't be long.
Did you find the tickets?
Not quite.
I'm not sure this is such a good idea anymore.
We've been planning it for weeks.
Yes, but I didn't think it was going to be so complicated.
It's not complicated. I've just lost the tickets, that's all. I'll find them. No problem. I'll go back and find them and say goodbye to Mum. Then we'll be off.
Has she seen them?
I didn't ask her. I can't. She doesn't know I'm going to New Zealand. If she did, she wouldn't let me go.
I knew this was complicated.
No. Listen, it's part of a plan. If you knew my family, you'd understand. The only way I can have a holiday is to tell them a whopping great lie. Honestly.
I thought we were going to be open and honest with each other.
We are. Well, the mere fact I tell them whopping great lies doesn't mean I'm not going to be honest with you. In fact, I am. I'm honestly telling you that I'm telling them lies. Trust me.
It's all so complicated.
Don't worry. Nothing will go wrong.
Well, that's what you said just before you lost the tickets.
Nothing else will go wrong. I promise.
All right. Bye-bye then. I thought you'd gone to the beach.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, that was Robert.
He's still coming, I hope.
Oh, yes, he'll be here in a minute.
Good.
Now, there was something I was going to ask you, something Robert said. Oh, yes. What time will you be home tonight?
I might be a bit late. Remember, I told you before that if I got held up at the beach for any reason...
What sort of reason?
Well, if I got carried out in a wave or something. Who knows? I might end up in New Zealand.
New Zealand?
1,000,000 to 1 chance, I know. But if I did end up in New Zealand or somewhere, I'd ring you and you would stay with Robert till I got back. Okay?
But how long would you be?
I'd probably try and come back on the first wave.
Is this a joke?
Yes, Mum.
What are you looking for? I might have seen it.
Well, just, some sort of tickets?
Tickets? What sort of tickets?
Tickets for the beach.
You don't need tickets for the beach, surely?
Yes, this beach I do. Remember? I said it was formal.
Tickets for the beach. And what do they look like?
They're red.
Red? And did they have any pictures on them, like waves or sand or beach umbrellas?
They've got aeroplanes on them.
Aeroplanes? They're not Qantas passenger tickets. I can throw these out, can I?
Oh, Mum, that's what I've been looking for.
But these are tickets to New Zealand.
I know, that's where I'm going.
But rather a long way to go for a swim, surely?
I'm not going for a swim, I'm going for a holiday.
So, the truth comes out now, does it?
Yes. I'm sorry.
I don't like it when you tell me lies, Arthur.
I know, Mum, but I had to. I didn't want to leave you on your own. I thought the only way of getting Robert to look after you was to appeal to his sense of family responsibility by tricking him into it.
That's not very nice, Arthur. If you want a holiday, all you have to do is ask. You don't have to make up stories like this. Honesty is the best policy, you know.
All right. I want to go on a holiday.
Not now, you don't deserve one. I should make you go straight to your room.
Mum, I'm sorry I told you a lie, but I'm telling you the truth now.
Are you?
Yes. I just want to go away. On my own for a while. By myself.
Is this the truth?
Yes, if this is not the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, may a bolt of lightning strike me dead.
Who's the other ticket for?
All right. I'll tell you the truth. I'm going to New Zealand with someone.
Deirdre.
Of course it's not Deirdre. It's all over with Deirdre. We're separated. She left me. What on earth gave you the idea that I'd be going away with Deirdre?
One of the tickets is in her name.
You've looked into everything, haven't you? Well, yes, one of the tickets is in her name because I booked them on her bank card.
Does Deirdre know about this?
No, but she won't mind. It was always more or less a joint account. We both got cards, and so when it came to booking the tickets, it was easy to book one of them in her name.
Yes, but this ticket says Deirdre.
I know, but I'm not going with Deirdre. I'm going with someone else.
A woman.
Unless I've got a nasty surprise coming, yes.
So this is another lie.
Not an important one.
It is an important one. It's a sort of lie that leads straight to adultery.
For heaven's sake, Mum. No one talks about adultery anymore.
No, and more's the pity. The way young people chase around after each other these days, it's like... I say, it's like...
The Olympic Games.
No.
City to surf.
No. Not sport. Nasty. Awful. In the Bible.
People eating grasshoppers and honey.
Sodomy tomorrow.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yes, that's right. Sodom and what's her name? I don't know what I've done to deserve this. I must have been a very bad mother. Poor Deirdre.
Poor Deirdre? She left me.
Yes, and no wonder the way you go off chasing after floozies all the time. All right, off you go, after your floozy. Don't worry about your poor old mother. I won't go to Robert's. But don't worry, I'll manage somehow. Of course, I won't sleep a wink worrying about you while you're away.
What am I supposed to do? I thought you wanted me to meet someone else now that Deirdre's gone.
Yes, I do, and get married and have lots of children. But this isn't the way. This is just chasing after a floozy for a bit of fun.
What's wrong with a bit of fun?
Nice girls don't have fun. And you want someone nice, Arthur. You're not getting any younger. You're too old for fun. You want to settle down with Miss Right as quickly as possible.
How do you know it isn't Tessa?
Who's Tessa?
The woman I'm going away with.
Oh, no, she doesn't sound like Miss Right. She sounds like Miss Floozy.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. Tessa is very quiet, very shy, and extremely demure. She's a Sunday school teacher. She loves children, and she never has any fun.
She's not a little dull, is she?
Dull as dishwater.
Oh, well, she might be quite nice.
Right. Now, I like Tessa, but since I made a mistake with Deirdre...
Yes, she turned out to be Miss Wrong.
I thought I should get to know Tessa as well as possible before I get too serious.
Well, that's different.
Is it? I mean, yes, it is, isn't it? Right. Well, I better go or I'll miss the plane.
Of course, you'll need a chaperone.
Chaperone?
To make sure you don't give in to temptation.
We've got a chaperone. Uncle, he's a minister. He lives in New Zealand. We're staying with him. In the chapel. In separate pews.
Is this the truth?
Yes. Cross my heart. If I'm not telling the truth, may I wake up tomorrow with a mild attack of tinea.
If there's a chaperone, that's completely different. And I hope she does turn out to be Miss Right.
Listen, Mum, if this is Tessa...
Now, don't worry, I'll concentrate. I won't call this one Deirdre.
And don't mention anything about Miss Wright.
Da, 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 da.
And none of that either.
It's all right, Arthur. I'll be on my best behaviour. Mum's the... what's her name?
Hello, Arthur.
Oh, Deirdre.
Hello, Maggie.
Hello, Tessa, dear.
Who's Tessa?
Oh, it's a secret.
Secret? Mum, we haven't got any secrets.
Yes, we have, Arthur. You just told me.
A cup of tea.
What?
You said you were going to make a cup of tea.
I don't remember.
We know what your memory's like. Come along, Mother. Off you go.
Well, I don't remember any secrets about a cup of tea.
It's getting worse.
There's a woman in your car.
A what?
A woman is sitting in your car.
Sitting in the car.
Yes.
Not walking around kicking the tyres?
No. In the car.
God, I don't know. Some people take a liberty, don't they?
You're not going to tell me she's a complete stranger.
No. Well, I hardly know her. She's here to buy the car.
Am I wrong, or are you more than usually jumpy?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. Fine.
Don't worry, I won't stay long if you're busy. I'm sure you want to go off on a test drive.
Test drive? Oh, test drive. Yeah, for the car. Yes, yes. In fact, I'll just let her know that I won't be long. Won't be long.
Did we say tea or coffee?
Tea.
Good. Make mine white, please.
Tessa, I'm sorry about the delay, but a friend of mine has turned up. An old friend. Well, friend of the family, really. And there's a bit of a crisis. But I won't be long, and everything's okay. I've got the tickets, so everything's fine, no problems. And we'll be off in a second, and I won't be long. And the spare tyre is in the boot. In the boot? Right. Right.
Arthur, what's going on?
Nothing. Nothing is going on. I'm just selling the car. Oh, why is everyone so suspicious?
It's all right. I know about the trip to New Zealand. And you don't have to sell the car to pay for it. I'm more than happy to pay for my half.
What?
I think it's a lovely idea.
What?
It was a bit of a shock at first, but then I thought, why not? After all, we're still good friends. Just as long as you don't start thinking 2 weeks in New Zealand means a commitment.
Who told you about New Zealand?
It's all right. I couldn't work out why my credit suddenly dropped, so I rang Bank Card. They told me. 2 plane tickets, one in your name, one in mine.
Well, here we all are. And what are we talking about?
Going to New Zealand.
Oh, it was Arthur told you about that. He made me promise to keep it a secret.
No, Mum.
Yes. Yes, Arthur, you told me not to mention Tessa to anyone.
Who's this Tessa?
She's buying the car.
What?
She's buying the car.
Oh, I didn't know that. Apparently she's buying the car. And then they're going to New Zealand.
They are? Oh, no, Arthur's going with... Oh, I see. Well, I've made a mistake, haven't I?
Well, you didn't let me... Oh, Mum!
What's wrong? I remembered her name's Tessa. By John, there's nothing wrong with my memory today.
Nothing a few million volts wouldn't fix.
I thought she was a bit of a floozy, but Arthur assures me she's not.
Mum!
Oh, I was making some tea, wasn't I?
No, don't go, Maggie. I'm going.
Just a minute.
No, stay there. Goodbye, Maggie. Goodbye, Arthur. Pay off the bank card quickly, won't you?
Why? Why?
Are you upset, Arthur?
No, I'm not upset. But next time they come collecting for the old people's home, don't be where I can see you.
But what have I...
Deirdre just said she'd like to go to New Zealand with me.
Well, she'll miss out, won't she?
I'd like her to go with me.
Oh, no, Arthur, I think Tessa'd have something to say about that.
I wasn't going to ask Tessa.
Yeah, but you'd have to. With Deirdre hanging around, she'd notice.
Oh, forget it.
Hello. I hear Arthur's taking you to New Zealand. Yes. Good. But one piece of advice. I wouldn't buy a used car from him. Pardon?
I'm going now, Mum.
You don't seem very cheerful, Arthur.
No. And I don't know why. I've got every reason to be happy. My wife has just left me. Again. I've got a vaguely reasonable-looking woman waiting outside in my second-hand Morris. And I've got 2 tickets for an overseas trip to exciting cosmopolitan New Zealand. What's wrong with me?
I suppose you're going to miss your mummy bear.
Yes, you're right. 2 weeks without my mother. I don't know how I'll manage.
That's not Tessa again.
No, Mum, it's Robert. Well, I'm off. 2 weeks of possible bliss. Here I come.
Stop right where you are, you sneaky little creep.
What?
You sure know how to ruin a bloke's Saturday. I'm going to have you charged with negligence in the care of an older person. You all right, Mum?
I'm all right now, Robbie, dear.
Don't think you can just run away like this and dump Mum on us. I'm sorry, Mum, I didn't mean dump. We're always glad to have you, you know that. It's just not convenient at the moment.
But you said you'd have her.
Only for one day. I didn't know you were going to run off to New Zealand. We'd end up stuck with her for 2 weeks. I'm sorry, Mum, I didn't mean stuck.
Who blabbed about New Zealand?
No one blabbed. Mum rang me when she found the tickets. I put 2 and 2 together and came up with us getting lumbered with...
It's all right, Robbie. I know you don't mean lumbered.
You're a hopeless liar, Artie. Look at you. You don't even look as though you're going to the beach.
Robert, I don't ask you for much.
Yes, you do. You're always asking us to take Mum off your hands.
But you never do. Robert, this is the truth and I swear it. It is very important for me to go away. I've met someone important. Someone who might turn out to be Miss Wright.
Miss Wright? Miss Wright? Whose adolescent idea is Miss Wright?
Hers.
Oh, no, it's not mine.
Yes, it is. Tell Robert what we said about Tessa.
No, I've never heard of Tessa. My lips are sealed.
Not now, Mum. Tell Robert.
Wild horses wouldn't drag it from me.
Tell him!
Don't you let him tell you what to say. Don't let anyone tell you what to say. I'll tell you what to say. Tell him he can't go.
I don't see why not. I'll be perfectly all right here on my own.
See, she said you can't go. We'd love to help you, as you know, but I'm going away next week and it just wouldn't be fair on Liz.
Where are you going this time?
Noumea.
Not another holiday.
No.
Is it one of your jellies?
What?
Jellies? Isn't that what you're always saying Robert goes on?
Junkets.
But you never liked junket.
No. This is no junket. This is an international conference for orthodontists.
What's the vitally important theme of this one? Gift wrapping with dental floss?
No. It's about the effect of fluoridated water on French cooking.
Wow! Wait till I hear about this one in Ethiopia.
Well, I happen to think it's a very important subject.
If you happen to like the local crumpet...
Crumpet? I thought we were talking about junket.
Yes, what's all this about crumpet? I don't even know the meaning of the word.
No? What were all those stories you told me that you made me promise not to tell Liz?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Los Angeles was Sonia, Kyoto was Ivka...
And Darwin was Tracy. He's talking about tropical cyclones.
No, I'm not.
What are you talking about?
Blackmail. And Robert's going to help me get away to New Zealand. Right, Robert?
Have I ever said otherwise?
So, can you look after Mum for me?
Auntie, the best help I can give you now is some good advice.
Which is...
Take Mum with you. No, seriously. Don't make the same mistake you made with Deirdre. Introduce your new girlfriend to Mum as soon as possible. And if she's still around in a couple of days, then maybe she is Miss Wright.
Stay there. Stay right there. I'll be back.
One day you'll thank me for this.
Now where's he gone?
Out to get Miss Wright, I think.
Is this anything to do with crumpet?
Arthur? No.
Hi.
Are we going yet?
Just about. No problems at all. Just tidying up a few loose ends. And there's just the slightest chance my mother might be coming with us. What? Not the slightest chance. There is not a ghost of a chance of my mother coming with us. I just thought I'd clear that up in case there were any doubts, and I won't be long.
Arthur!
Bye-bye, Mum.
Robert!
I'm going.
No, you're not. You're going to help.
No way, not with a stupid idea like Miss Right. God, I've never heard anything so stupid.
Oh, would you rather I told Liz about the cyclones?
Listen, do yourself a favour. Forget about Miss Right. Go to a few parties. Pick up something, you know, young, independent, liberated. You do that and I'll be only too glad to help you. Do something impulsive for a change.
I did. I went to a party last night on an impulse and that's where I met Tessa.
Really?
Yeah. I went there and met her and picked her up and said, hello, I'm looking for someone young and liberated. And she said, that's me. And I said, how about a couple of weeks in New Zealand? She said, you're on.
Just like that?
Scout's honour.
What's she like?
Dynamite. Very uncomplicated.
Dog, why didn't you tell me all this before?
I didn't want Mum to know.
But I'm your brother. What are brothers for? I wouldn't tell Mum just as you wouldn't tell Liz. You wouldn't tell Liz, would you?
No, I guess not.
Good. Brothers.
So you'll organise to look after Mum?
No.
No!
But I will give you some more advice.
I don't need advice.
Yes, you do. You're going about this the wrong way. I mean, of all the romantic places in the world, why choose Wellington?
What's wrong with Wellington?
Apart from being in New Zealand, nothing. Excellent for earthquakes.
I like Wellington. I won't meet anyone I know there.
Do it right. Take her to somewhere like Noumea.
To a place that's crawling with middle-aged dentists? No, thanks.
Suit yourself, Artie.
I'm not going anywhere unless you take Mum.
She'll be all right on her own. She's been saying that all along, but you haven't been listening. All these problems with Mum are all in your head. See you later.
All in my head. She's half loony, she's absent-minded, and she can't look after herself. Mum. I'm sorry.
That's all right, Arthur. But she sounds like a strange choice for you to go to New Zealand with.
What's all this about you staying here on your own?
Well, I'll be perfectly all right. Anyway, if I need anything, all I have to do is to go out the front gate, turn left, and I'm already halfway to the shop.
Turn right.
Right. Have they moved the shop?
No, Mum, it's always been to the right.
But I always turn left.
That's your right arm.
Oh, well, that must be because I always go out the gate backwards.
Why?
So I can remember what the house looks like.
Yes, I'm Arthur's brother, Robert. Now, Arthur's told me all about this Wellington business, and you ought to know. I think it's disgraceful.
What were you talking to Robert about before?
I was just telling him all about Tessa. Exactly the same as I told you.
Honesty is the best policy. Off you go then. Have a nice time.
I will. And you look after yourself.
Oh, I'll be quite all right. I might just walk round the street and see my sister.
But she lives in Hobart.
Well, I'd better get the bus. Off you go then.
I hope I'm doing the right thing.
Yes, I hope you are too. Goodbye, Arthur. Say hello to Miss... what's her name? Crumpet or something?
We're not going.
Yeah? Everything's fixed. No problems. Nothing to worry about. Hobart, here we come.
Hobart?
Wellington. What do you mean, you've changed your mind?
Well, you're nice, but I'm not sure about Wellington.
Wellington is nice, too.
But it's all so complicated, and suddenly I've got the chance to go somewhere really exciting. Noumea.
Noumea? I see. Show us your teeth.
My teeth?
Play your cards right. You could get them all capped.
Bloody Robert. bloody sneaky little...
What's Robert done now?
He's... nothing.
Shouldn't you be going?
I've changed my mind. I've decided Tessa isn't Miss Right after all.
Oh, what a shame. Who is she?
Mistake. Hello, Deirdre. It's me. Listen, I've been thinking about what you said. And I told Tessa that I didn't want to go with her. Because I'd rather go with you. Are you? How long have you known him? I see. Well, have a good trip. And I might see you when you get back. Bye. How do they do it? Deirdre is going to the Barrier Reef with some young bloke she met this morning between here and her place.
Never mind. You don't want someone like that. You want someone nice.
But where is she? Oh, I've got the plane tickets and the hotel bookings. Where is this someone nice?
Arthur? It'll only take me a minute to pack.
Thank you.